Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin, Eastcape Skiffs. Behind me, a 2015 VHP, headed to Texas. Again, we do a lot of business in Texas. Also, Happy New Year. Let's start at the bow of this boat. Every boat has a story. This gentleman, Taylor, reached out to us, I think 2 years ago. Said he wanted an Eastcape. You know, while he was waiting to get everything together to go ahead and pull the trigger, he was basically building his head online through our forum and some of the other places in social media, as well as always constantly giving us emails and updates, asking us things. So when that chance came for him to pull the trigger, boom, he took his money and he came here, and we built exactly what he wanted. Here is another custom boat. Started at the bow, going back. First of all, we have the aluminum upgrade Ramblin'. This is a polished frame. It's got a nice walkboard on it, polished fenders, removable tongue. The boat is actually longer than the trailer. So many manufacturers cheap out and do a swing tongue right here, but still you got an extra foot here going on. The whole thing comes out, so the nose of the boat is actually the longest part. So that's the trailer. Now we're going to the actual boat. He wanted the motor guide system on his boat. We have the Eastcape stakeout through hole fitting right here on the bow. You can see it goes through. This is the strongest area of the boat next to the transom, because it's where all the joints and everything come together, and the flanges, thick glass. Nice spreading load underneath on the backing plate as well as on the top. He wanted a slimline cleat. He wanted his 12-volt plug right there. Here's another cool thing. This is one of those things I think we'll build more of. This is a slide-in swivel seat for when he has somebody older on his boat, like his parents or somebody, you know, not used to being on a skiff, even though this is a flats boat, it's a big hybrid. But it slides on and off. Really cool option. The other thing we started doing years ago on our personal boat in the late 90s, as well as the very first Eastcape, was taking Line-X without the grit, and you can see how clean this is. And this actually is color matched, and it goes all the way down underneath the boat. When he's running, because it's a VHP, it'll actually be out of the water, so there's no drag unless there's that cruise. But when he's poling, idling around in Texas, where there's a lot of oyster stuff, it'll protect it. You could do it when the boat is new, or you could do it years later after the boat is built. Going back, we have the nice brushed aluminum rub rail. We have the obviously standard Lavorsi lights, V-Marine push-pull holder, spin on and off. These are by far the best thing out there, the spool type. And when they're properly installed by a manufacturer and you use the bungee, you never have a problem. Oversized casting platform with our buddy Tyler, Castaway Customs, a faux teak. He wanted the welded rod holders going straight up, vertical. It's always be better, you know, to have vertical than horizontal, guys. A little life speech there. But we have also the Rockford Fosgate speakers. The white really complements the look of this boat. And then as well as Tyler Castaway Custom, the under gunnel. And you can see the nice redfish right under there. Just takes it to another level. We have the custom grab bar. He drew this, gave the dimensions on what he wanted. So this is pretty cool. We also have the standard cooler that you know about. We show this so many times. But it's, you know, wet storage, dry storage, cooler. It can be plumbed as another live well, bait well. We have, like I said, the custom grab rail. The cool thing is we even have a cigar holder up top. That's where his stogie goes when he's running and cruising. We also have the Garmin 740S, as well as the gauges for the water pressure. He has his trim tab switch right here, toggle switch. Notice all the switches he has. He even has a couple extra switches there later down the road if you should want it. He wanted the snap-on cushion. He is a hardcore fisherman. When he has company, he'll give him a seat. When it's just him, he's normally going to stand and run. His power is obviously the Merc 115 ProXS. You can see our hatches here. This has the nice all-grip finish underneath the hatches. Notice our backing plate. So many manufacturers show their boat 100 yards away. They all look pretty, guys, when they're far away. We're showing you up close. Notice the bead line on the console. Look how clean that is. We're also in design. Vantage is so unique. It's also one of the boats that changed the industry. Now everybody's doing the hatches that go straight back. We did this years ago because we didn't want to have to be forced into a boat, because most of the hatches at that time were coming out to the side. We took everything straight back. Going further back to the boat, custom measured for them. We have the backrest, the rod holders. You can see it's easy to flip up and down. We also have a T-top spreader light underneath the pulling platform. It's directional. left, right, up, down, the whole 9 yards. He wanted flat steps, grip tape, right here, you can see that. V-Marine push-pull holder, again, Castaway Customs on the top. He's a die-hard 2-stroker Mercury guy, 115 ProXS. Spinning the 4-blade, it wasn't about the top speed, it was about the raw power and whole shot. Coming to the back of the boat, we started this years ago. Rory almost tripped on the camera, guys. We have the East Cape stakeout system. This is tension that's held in place. So it's a manual anchor. You don't have to take it out of the boat, wash it off, and stick it in the rod holder. You simply can lift it up, tension it, and run around. Looks like a CB antenna or an airboat antenna, but it's not a bad thing if you run around in Spartina grass. Obviously the nav light, lean bar holders for his seat, or later down the road he'll do a lean bar cushion. We also have the rear trolling motor mount. He wanted on this side, so when he's running rough water, because the Vantage can take it, sometimes the trolling motors can't. Take the trolling motor off the bow, put it on the back when you're making those long runs across open water. Then, because he's gonna do everything with this boat, lastly, we have the swim platform. He's gonna do a lot of scalloping, diving, sandbar stuff, obviously with a cigar holder. You know, there's some leisure going on there besides hardcore. But this, guys, is an indication of what we do here. Everything is custom made, including the console is custom measured for him. But as always, thank you. 2015 is a great year for us. We have a lot of cool stuff coming at you. This boat's gonna be seen everywhere in Middle Texas. Maybe all over the lower southeast, who knows. Anyways, Taylor, thank you, brother. Take care.